Hi, this is Matt with AppliancePartsPros.com. Today we'll be showing you how to repair your appliance. Remember, anytime you work on an appliance, make sure it's unplugged or the circuit breakers are off so there's no chance of electrocution. In this video, we're going to show you how to change out the Frigidaire washer or suspension spring. It's going to be a very easy repair and should only take a few minutes to show you how to do it. If you already have one of these, great. If not, you can click on the link below or get it at AppliancePartsPros.com. When you open up the package, you're going to get the new suspension spring. The suspension spring is part of the suspension system of the washer. The main reason to be changing it out is if it's damaged and the washer is going out of balance. In order to get to the part, we have to take the top of the washer off. We're going to go around back and use our Phillips screwdriver to take the screws out. Once you have the screws out, we can lift the top off. First we have to pull it back about a half an inch or so the front lip comes out from underneath the control panel. Once you have it released, you can lift it off and set it aside. Now that we have the top off, we have access to the suspension springs. There's one located on each side. These are sold individually, but a lot of times they're changed as a set because they both wear at the same rate. The suspension springs are changed out the same way on both sides. All you have to do is remove these two screws and take the cover off, and then you can unhook the spring. We're going to show you on this side because the dispenser is in the way and it makes it harder to do, but the other side is done the same way. In order to get the screws out, we're going to use our Phillips screwdriver and take them out. Once you have both screws out, we can lift this cover off, and then we're going to put one screw back in to hold the bracket to the cabinet. We're going to use a piece of nylon cord to help lift the spring up. You want to make sure you use something that's strong enough to support the weight of the tub and fat enough that it's not going to cut into your fingers when you try to lift up on the tub. We're just going to feed it in behind and then bring it out on each side of the spring so we can lift up on it. Once you have it in place, you can carefully lift up on the spring and unhook it from the frame. Once you have it free of the frame, you can carefully lower it down, and then we can reach underneath the dispenser and unhook the spring from the tub. Once you have it off, you just pull it out of the washer. Here's the old suspension spring next to the new one. If you already have one of these, great. If not, you can get it at AppliancePartsPros.com. Before we put the new suspension spring in, we're just going to put the rope on it like this to get ready to pull it up through the opening. And then on this side, you want to make sure that this hook is going towards the back of the washer. Once you have it through the opening in the tub, then we can carefully feed the nylon cord up through the opening so we can lift the spring up. Once you have it through, then we can lift it up and hook the suspension spring into the frame. Once you have it hooked back in the frame, we can pull the nylon cord out. Now that we have the spring mounted, we can take this screw out. We're going to use our Phillips screwdriver. Once you have the screw out, we can put the bracket back on and put the two screws back in. Now that we have the bracket back on, we can put the top back on the washer. To put the washer top back on, you want to set it back about an inch or so from the console and then set it down. Then you can push it forward so the front end locks into the console. Once you have it in place, we can use the Phillips screwdriver to put the screws in to hold it in. Now that you have the washing machine put back together, you can plug it back in and take it for a spin. Thanks for joining us for another successful repair brought to you by AppliancePartsPros.com. Check out our other repair videos on our site, Facebook, and YouTube.